And then you need into your... Okay.
Yep. I think I can do this.
I should just put them up on my queen foil.
Those should be our questions?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Hey, Michael.
That's my pillow.
Instead of having questions, we have Cards Against Humanity questions.
Yeah.
Would you like to sit in front of me?
I would love
I do with the link that I sent you. Or do
Okay, one story.
Take as much of it as you want.
Oh my god, I'm in so much heaven right now. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
I'm Sky.
Wait,
what was
You
that?
should leave and come right back. Like, just kidding.
If we follow the trend of Kink Tank, once recording starts, you
Yeah,
have to leave.
she comes from the pregame and just takes off before we start
Because
broadcasting.
it's usually a school night and I have shit to do.
It is a school night.
Not tonight.
Oh, that's right. You
We're on
don't.
winter break,
That's
motherfucker.
right.
Winter
Oh,
break,
I love how
motherfucker.
you're all like, I love how you're all fucking gangster. Like, I don't have fucking high school tomorrow, bitches.
Yeah.
That's how
Let's
she
work on our
rolls.
gangster moment.
That's how she rolls.
tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Fuck you, Shane.
Shit. I'm the real Slim Shady.
We got one microphone, and I'm not sure how well it's going to pick us all up. But if you have, if you're the one that's being addressed for the question, please speak up because it's all the way over there. I think it'll probably be okay. Or
Are we hoping we
good
get
enough to
questions
work
or
with.
what? What's our plan?
I've got a long list of questions,
All right.
and
We're gonna go in
we-
order and ask
Can you
stupid
test
things.
it?
Stupid
And
people.
Alyssa's got some really good.
well, there's nothing I can do about it if it's not
Oh,
if
okay.
it's not big enough. We just have to make do.
Fuck it, we're having fun. Screw all you people on the web.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We're not even recording. We're just fucking doing this.
Okay, some of these awkward
Is it
first date
recording?
questions are actually
It
not
is
that
recording.
bad.
Okay.
Actually,
There I
I
am.
recorded
Okay,
the
I
whole
just wanna check to see
pregame
where I
show.
was. There I am.
While we
Really?
were,
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
while we
Nobody,
were
nobody,
wandering
fuck it,
around
we'll do it
being
live.
silly, I was
Nobody.
recording that
We
too.
don't have a web connection.
Nobody, nobody,
Don't
nobody.
need to.
Wait,
No, I'm saying.
Bill O'Reilly.
so you got
Never
her
mind.
butt smacked and you got Matt Hate coming in from the side and just popping in and out.
Yeah,
Mad
probably-
hate this
probably
man.
got
Please
some
know as far as I'm
Got some
concerned.
people changing clothes. I got.
If you were fucking camera.
Melissa with the gorilla arms.
Yeah, no, she was in front of
Squid
the camera. I
tentacles.
was
But
watching.
the sound part was still
Tail
there.
wagging.
Fierce.
Oh, I wonder how the sound of that without actually knowing what
that
was going on would
tickled.
be like.
All right,
Yeah, I'll be
Okay,
fine.
hold on.
I'll be
Let's let
fine.
Michael do the official because we
Yeah.
haven't listened to the Kink Tank introduction.
let's get started.
I have never seen Shane so excited about anything.
So,
I know, right?
so
That's not
welcome.
actually Shane. Shane has a beard.
Yeah,
Who is
we
this
have
freak?
we have Shane's brother over here.
Bane.
So welcome to a very special episode of the Drunk Tank. The Kink Tank. We were scheduled to do a broadcast on New Year's Eve, but screw that. We've got better things to do. So we decided to get together and record a special episode for you the night before. Now, most of us are in the same geographical area, so we decided to get together in our dungeon space. So hello from our dungeon space remix. And we've got pretty much the whole crew, or a lot of people that have been on our show over the last year, at least a couple of times. So tonight is all about screwing around, being silly, and answering some fun questions, letting the audience know a little bit about ourselves. And so we're gonna ask a series of questions, and it could be, as you come up with them, if you want to address them to the whole group, and we'll just kind of go around and give our answers, or if you have very specific questions. We have a couple people in our live studio audience tonight. They can contribute questions too if they like.
Add applause later.
Yeah, I'll add all the sound effects and everything. But what I wanted to do was like 30-second origin stories. How you came into this. Basically, how you came into the community and how you started doing kink in 30 seconds. Megan, go.
I was 19 when I was in college, and I found a lovely website that connects me with a lot of great people. So I started going to Munch's there in Lexington, close to where I was going to school. And then I came over to Louisville after I graduated, and I've been here ever since.
Cool.
We
Jamie.
need a game timer.
The internet. Done.
The internet.
Internet, that's what
The
you call it.
2-second origin story.
I was part of an experiment to create the world's greatest soldier. I was actually much shorter. No, I moved to Louisville in 2005, and I've been a member of the community ever since. So I was involved where I was before, and then when I arrived here, I got involved again. And despite court orders and lawsuits, I haven't left yet, so I'm doing all right.
Gypsy.
So I actually was really good friends with a lot of people in the furry community, and a couple of the close friends actually had said that they were, in kind of the community, kind of the fetish community and stuff like that. And so I started researching it and ended up finding this group of people.
Jeannie.
And your first experience was at the original mix.
Was that the first thing you came to?
No,
No.
but big.
Oh, you were at Starbase Q.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Jeannie?
I
Some remix stuff.
guess it would have been, I initially found it on Louisville Mojo, which is
Oh.
right, yeah.
Found that. Something good came of that.
Showing your
Oh,
age
that's how I met
now.
my husband.
Louisville
How
Mojo.
long ago was that?
But, and it's just kind of blossomed from there.
Okay, I dated a girl when I was in South Bend, Indiana in 2000. No, I guess it was the year 2000 or 1999, somewhere around there, and found out that she was a professional dominatrix, and she was from Fort Wayne. So when I went and took a business trip out to Fort Wayne, I brought her along with me. She took me to the kink shop.
The whole thing.
And kind of freaked me out a little bit because I thought that she was going to hit me with these things that we were looking at, but actually she wanted me to top her, so we kind of took it from there. Brian.
I found myself dating a girl, and at some point in the middle of an exchange, she just kind of said to me, a little casually and a little in want, "You can't hurt me." And I looked at her confused for a second, and I said, "Okay," and she said, no, really, you can't hurt me." Okay, bitch, challenge accepted. And that's when I kind of got introduced into the formalities of the lifestyle. She was reasonably well versed. That was my first experience, and I was hooked.
Skyline.
Started online with DS, and for a long time I was in one online community or another. I traveled so much, like it was too hard to make any, say, real life friends, but most of my friends, my people were all online. And got introduced to DS there, found the local community online and showed up, and finally found some real life friends and have been here since.
I got chicken hawked.
And then I got
Josie.
I had a friend who told me that there were these things called munches, and I found out there was one that was about 30 yards from my house, and that just seemed like too big of a coincidence not to go. So I started going in Lexington in 2009, and then I started going in Louisville about a year after that, and then I just kind of stayed in both communities since then.
Angela.
I was seeing a guy that one night when I went to go visit him, he knew I was getting ready to go meet up with a friend to go see male strippers, and he wanted to make sure that I thought about him every time I sat down and did not fuck anybody else that night, and he spanked the hell out of me, and I loved it.
Good story.
I like that story. Bella.
Met a guy on OkCupid. He was like, "I'm kinky." I was like, "What's that mean?" And he introduced me to FetLife, and Pandora's box was open, and I have not looked back since.
And you left him behind miles ago, right?
I did. I left him behind miles ago. Stayed online with FetLife for a couple years, and then found the community in person, and I live here now. These are all my friends, and it's awesome.
Kenzie.
Popped out of the womb.
Yeah. There's this thing called the internet, and I knew that the community in Louisville existed. Like, I was born and raised here in Louisville, and I knew that it existed. So I had a countdown on my phone to my 18th birthday, and I joined the community on my 18th birthday with Skyline.
Okay, so show of hands, who was there?
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee.
Chicken hawking
Wednesday
again.
coffee.
we were the last new people to stay.
No, not so far. There's been more new people who've
Okay.
been around.
So I was trying to, we were
Cookie
trying to
bucket.
figure out,
Yeah, you're not allowed to eat food.
we were trying to figure out some fun questions to ask. I, for instance, came up with, Shane, what kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use for your hair?
I laugh because that was a great question, and the people who ask me about my hair most often are women, because guys typically don't give a shit, right? Guys don't care. It's like bar of soap, right? But I literally use whatever is available. Like, if I'm in a hotel, I use hotel shampoo. If they have 2-in-1, I use 2-in-1. Like,
This is
it's
the part where
just,
we say, Jesse, what kind of hair product do you use?
Because that's the kind Shane uses.
Tea tree oil, shampoo.
yeah, and it's just like whatever I happen to have. So it's not really a complex hair regimen that you know. On days where it rains, that's pretty much what I use. You know, that's kind of,
Rainwater.
yeah, not really a complex formula.
So there were some funny questions that were submitted, and some that we were just kind of pulling from dating sites and things. You know, fun questions that you'd want to ask a first date. And this one kind of stands out to me. I'll let Jamie start this because it's about if you have any piercings or tattoos.
I'm covered.
Just say
You're
no.
totally
Just go
covered.
no.
No, you have nothing.
No, I don't have any good piercings anymore. I took them out. Things got crusty. But no, I'm covered. All sorts of horror stuff and weird bunnies.
Much tattoo.
Of course,
Yeah.
Skyline has quite a few.
I have many. I have had more. I actually have a tattoo of piercings.
Yes.
Hardcore. I have tattoos of my tattoos.
Piercings make
My
my lawn
tattoos
more
have
fun.
tattoos.
They do. At one point, I had 16 piercings. 4 of those were dermals. All of my dermals are gone, but yeah, I have a few.
I have
They
0.
rejected
I-
it.
Anybody else
Okay, so
have?
I
for the
took them
sake
out. Actually,
I
funny
have-
story about
yeah,
my
yeah, you're
piercings and parties. Do you guys remember the night we played Twister?
Mm-hmm.
And he put me up in the rope with all the tape all over. I came down and I had lost a very vital piece of jewelry throughout that scene. So yeah,
Hopefully y'all found it at some point.
we got a new one. I mean,
Replaced.
it was a capture, so the ball had come out and it just fell out. It didn't get
Oh,
torn out.
That shit doesn't fall out.
It falls out.
Ears, fine.
That's
It
how you
didn't get
replace.
lost somewhere though.
But since we have a
no.
crowd, then show of hands. Who has tattoos?
A few. Most.
Ooh, it's cuttings.
Pervert.
Cuttings? You have a cutting? You have a
I
cutting?
do.
I don't know. I've got surgical ones.
That's what I'm saying.
I have accidental ones.
Well, I laugh because when I was had my surgery done, and they asked me, the nurse, when I went in, were you there? Yeah, you were there when that happened. When the nurse was taking out my staples.
Yes.
And
You
the
know she's hoarding that
nurse
bucket
asked me
now.
because I have really good health, so I've never been in the hospital. And the nurse was like,
Mental aside,
have
right?
you ever had staples removed? And I looked the nurse right in the face and said, only the ones I put in myself. And the nurse was just like not offended, just blank, just got nothing for this. So I started taking them out, so that was fun.
She was just thrilled there was nothing in your butt.
No, but that was the
There
funny
was,
thing,
it
'cause
just
every
didn't need to
time-
come
'cause you remember, so I broke my ankle,
Permanently
so
it wasn't
everybody
dead.
knows where an
That's
ankle
it
is,
wasn't
right?
dead yet.
So I would go in to every doctor's appointment, and every doctor's appointment I went in for, you'd think I would learn, they would say, okay, you need to strip down to your underwear. And I'd be like,
What
you
underwear?
got a gown? I'm like, this is the part that's broken. It's down here, right? But no. So I invariably offended many nurses. It was pretty
Oh, you're the only person that ever came in that has no undergarments.
there was
Come on.
One nurse was really lost her shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a gynecologist pause in the middle of an exam one time, and that's not the time when you want your doctor to
Pause.
sit back and reflect on life. But he did, and I'm covered in tattoos and I'm covered in piercings, and I didn't even think to tell him, and he was like, I'm trying not to, but I have to say, you've got a lot of jewelry. Yes, I do.
Here's a good one for anyone who wants to share.
My cups lean against you.
What is on your bedside table?
Oh,
Coffee maker's on mine. Not even
I
kidding.
have Sir Girthy, a giant purple dildo that suction cups to things that I like to move around the house, but right now he's stuck to the side of the coffee.
A giant dildo. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, it just hangs out like we decorate it.
On your bedside table.
Oh, is it? Was that from the
I don't
Gypsies
use
party?
that.
Hitachi
Yeah,
one.
Sir Girthy. He
Okay,
just
Jeannie
hangs
has a
out.
Hitachi one, and Bella has a glow-in-the-dark bullet vibe.
Hanukkah was my new Christmas dildo.
guys are kinky.
No, it's
Oh
like one
my
of those
gosh.
Christmas tree butt plug ones.
I have a butt plug. A butt plug is on mine.
Even better.
It's not shaped like a Christmas tree.
But it's pretty
No,
colored.
giant
That's
metal.
what I'm saying.
Oh
It's
shit, my
purple.
mom has
Yeah,
glass
it's pretty colored.
Our first flip box is ammo.
That's ridiculous.
Those metal ones.
Not me.
Not for you.
We've upgraded.
All right, if you were to perform in the circus, what would you be doing?
I'd spit fire.
Yeah.
Suspension.
I would be the gymnast that rides on the elephants.
All right, I would probably be a lion tamer.
Do you tame wild animals?
I'm just super bendy and I want to ride an elephant.
Just the whip.
I'm gonna say
The whip and
juggler
the
because
chair.
I actually juggle.
Juggler.
I want to be the princess who the strong man carries around.
Okay, we're now just gonna find a strong man.
I'll be in the audience.
So what are you?
I don't know.
You're the lion.
Puppy show.
You're lying.
You're the puppy
The puppies that like run around.
Although that you could be one of those limpins
jump
on
over a
her
llama?
ponies.
I could be the dog that does like the balancing on the tight wire. And
Yeah.
The ball.
Yeah.
I've seen her balance.
Shush. the Doberman's motorcycle.
This is fantasy. It
Yeah, the
doesn't have to-
Doberman on the motorcycle. That's what you need to do. Sidecar.
Only one of these is converted.
All right, anyone who wants to volunteer for this
I need
one,
a rigger to
have
get
you ever
this knot
been
out of
mentioned
my
in a newspaper?
Yes,
Yes.
I have been.
Yes,
I've
that's
actually been
right.
on the news too.
Me too.
But for kink or vanilla purpose?
Vanilla thing.
Doesn't
Same
matter. Tell
here.
us why.
I was actually on the news. First time I can remember that there was a thing going on at the dental school at U of L, and my parents work at U of L and stuff like that. So they had me in the dental clinic there, and they happened to come through. I was getting like the exam and the X-rays or whatever done on my face.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Let me tell you. Newspaper-wise, stuff like that. Through different things at work, we've done stuff with like Light Up Louisville and different homeless shelters and stuff like that. And so I've gotten mentioned in the newspapers down for Bullitt County and stuff like that about stuff that we did for the communities there.
And then Kenzie's a little activist over here.
Yeah.
Tell us your story.
Well, I've been in newspapers and on the news for like performance stuff in Louisville, but then actually in September I was on the news for tearing down like body shaming posters, and I took pictures of me doing it, and a news reporter found it and they like interviewed me over it.
Cool.
So yeah.
Anyone else that they want to volunteer? Why your name was in the newspaper?
As long as those have been in the
Kin count.
yeah, the Louisville
police blotter.
No, what's that one? The
Jobs at this
the
point.
mugshot magazine.
Crime Times.
Crime Times.
Crime
Yeah. Because I know some people have.
Oh,
No one
have they?
here, but people I
Oh,
know
front page.
on the
too.
front page are just like,
Saw that.
Christ, yes.
I've never bought one of these, but I'm prepared to take it today.
Now I was on the
I-
evening news in Jeffersonville for back in probably the 80s, maybe 70s. Because my dog won a contest at a local fair.
Aww.
I
be
mentioned earlier, I've been a part of a
proud
lot
dog
of
owner.
different internet communities, and for a long time I ran several support sites for Army wives, particularly Army wives with kids, and I was approached by a reporter in Minnesota who was doing an article on depression, suicide, and PTSD in the 101st Airborne Division and wanted to hear the wife's side of the story. So he flew down and did a report on everything he saw in my life and my friends' lives, and I still have a copy. It was a pretty good article.
Yeah.
All right, I thought this one would be fun. What's your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Fuck.
Because it can be used so many ways. Am I right?
Yeah, that's a good
Fuck. Motherfuck.
I think it's
shit,
motherfucker
ass.
for me.
No,
Fuck
no.
shit.
I think
Fuck
mine
is
is
anything
cunt.
before
Mine
or
is
after.
cunt.
Cunt.
Cunt
You
gets
said
the
that
biggest
longer,
reaction,
Yep.
and that's like I don't even care how bad or dirty the rest of them are, but cunt
James
will
correcting you.
always get a reaction.
Yeah, but that's like your favorite curse word versus your favorite thing to call somebody. It's like a different thing. I love motherfucker, but I love calling people a cunt.
I
I
think
said cunt like 5 times today already. Today, actually, we named today the day of the cunt.
I like dirty bastard.
You
I
like
like-
dirty
I like
mother.
asshole.
fucking asshole.
Really?
Bastard.
I like
That's your
asshole.
favorite.
I
Dirty
think a
bastard.
good
It's not even a
asshole.
dirty word, but when I'm angry, the word I use all the time is really? Really? Really?
You do that.
Really?
I just can't even.
I just can't
That's
even.
not
I
a
can't
curse
even.
word. That's
I
a
can't
basic girl
even.
problem.
That's in lieu of a curse word when you're trying to be nice.
Exactly. That's well. He was saying the first thing when like shit's fucked up. Like that's I just can't even.
Jesus Lord Almighty shit motherfucker.
No, but the best curse word ever was at the old Fringe Element space when we used to do puzzles.
Oh my god, yeah.
And Megan would start swearing, "Sweet bag of baby dicks." Sweet bag of baby dicks. I'm like, how is that?
How is that?
Like, all right, you just do you.
What about Jesus' family?
All right, the first thing you wash in the shower.
My hair.
Hair,
top
hair.
to bottom.
I thought there
face.
might be some interesting answers to that
like
question.
your dad's
But
face.
It's just not practical.
Whatever hurts the most, you
well, I
wash
know,
like
but maybe that's like
like you
Depends
peel
on the
from the
situation.
water.
people are like, yeah,
most
well,
about
either it's
that.
because it's the dirtiest or because
you
it's
wanna
the
do
most
that
fun to
glass
wash.
stuff.
Do you ever see that video they have?
Well, if you're washing somebody
So
else,
here's-
it's probably more priority.
What part of your body do you wash the most minus your hands?
Face?
That ain't fair.
Okay.
fun.
Okay,
No,
see, I was
that's
trying to
not
go,
what-
okay.
I watched a
mine
video
is my
that.
cunt. Yeah, the whore bath. Like, yeah, that's
No,
okay.
I have
Armpits.
legitimately given
People
myself
do the whore
like,
bath.
I have done a
Okay.
whore bath in a
Armpits are
public
probably my
bathroom.
second.
No,
Like,
I laughed
haven't
because
done
they had a
that.
video of like things men shower, and it was like hair, armpits, dick. Like that was
If that's all they had to
Some
do, they
parts
just
just way
hit
down.
those and then they're done.
In theory,
All the other
gravity.
stuff
The
is
water
pretty
hits
much
the
a
other
wipe,
stuff,
a
it's
wet
good,
wipe.
right?
You're pretty much good to go.
Right. So does anybody have any other fun questions?
Husband's sending me some. I
Nice.
don't know how appropriate they are.
There are-
The
Yeah,
first
keep
one
an
is
eyebrow.
rate your gag reflex.
Rate your
My
gag
God,
reflex.
scale is 1 to
I don't
10.
know.
I'm guessing 1 to 10. That was open ended, right?
I gag
I don't
myself
have one.
every morning with my toothbrush. So 1, like I always told.
Depends on the
I told,
situation.
I've told
If
people
that's
that I
a
would be
one.
a lousy homosexual.
Yeah,
because-
that's the one.
If that's a 1, then I'm at a 0 because I used to wear a mouth guard for hockey.
Yeah.
And just having something in my mouth would make me gag.
pretty bad.
True
Y'all
story.
are
I, had little- I used to play with a shield, so I didn't have anything in my mouth. Because like even just like a regular tooth guard, like one of those like sporting mouth guards, I'd
Gag on your
It's
toothbrush.
contextual. I used to
But
do
if you
like
ever watch
speech
hockey,
exercises.
Every time somebody scores, you'll see them take it out and jam it in their helmet.
Oh, yeah,
because
they
they
don't
don't want
want-
them in their mouth because they're the same as me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like speech exercises, you put a pen this way, try to enunciate with it in your mouth, and that would gag me.
Yes.
But like if I'm in the right, headspace,
If it's game time.
game time, focus, then it's a whole different ball game. But I can't put like a zipper or like some bullshit like hold something in my teeth for like 10 seconds.
Do we have any 10s here?
I think I
Jamie's
might
a
be.
10.
I don't really have
No,
one.
no,
Unless I'm
no,
putting my teeth
that's-
and it's all
That's not a fair question, though.
I agree.
I know people who are like a 5 but are fucking game. Like they'll take that shit. Like that's okay. Like I'm only a 5, but I'm a 5 for 4 hours.
And I will
Right? And I think that there's a certain quality there.
But the
Right.
question was rate your gag reflex. So,
I don't know.
So-
Considering
And
I'm
when you
eating
don't
a
think you
specific
have one,
version
you're a
of deep
10.
throat.
I wouldn't
To
even
be fair,
want a
she beat
10.
Oh, that's a good
that's
one.
right. Gypsy beat
Right.
Kenny
I
in the
wouldn't-
deep throat
I
contest.
wouldn't want a
What does
10.
Kenny rate
Because
himself?
then you don't
Points.
get that power.
Kenny thinks
through.
that he's a
Yeah.
12.
If there's no struggle,
No,
that's
it's not
not
just that,
hot.
but I don't know. I mean, like being a guy, there's that whole like
I'm not a
throat
sword
squeezy
swallower or
thing
anything,
that's
but, you know.
kind of worth the
Might as well be.
effort. Like, that's why.
Oh, I never heard that before. That's interesting. See the things you learn on Kink
Pink
Tank.
tank. Taking
You don't
notes.
want no
Oh,
gag reflex.
yeah.
Taking names, no.
And it, well, it depends on what's there too, because I don't do toothpaste.
Depends on what's
Yeah,
there.
I don't like toothpaste and
Why is
toothbrushes. They
toothpaste
do weird
involved?
things.
Oh,
And
got I don't
what
think
do you
that
brush
helps.
your
Don't
teeth
use that technique.
But for
And
something
things
else,
got
that's a
awkward.
whole different story.
Thanks, Josie, for making things awkward.
And you can.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, he's talking about his tail brushing his teeth. The segue was perfect as far as I could
Yep.
tell.
Well, she was talking about dicks. I'm sorry. I was focusing more on what was more interesting.
Helpful hint if you're a 1 or a 2 and you're trying to improve that or like just get past it because it doesn't improve.
Go into game time.
You can use the throat numbing spray, but you need to wait like 10 or 15 minutes after you do
numb
it.
them.
Yeah, get
Right,
numb
that's
dick.
why you have
Oh.
to wait.
10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, it will
But
not.
that's why
Unless you want a challenge.
No, that's why it works on the gag reflex because the dick goes soft and then you don't have to worry about it so much.
That's not why it works. Just
Just
like
lost a
10
couple
minutes.
No, I
inches
was-
off and
It's
then-
dual
Was it
purpose.
Fast Time?
It's dual
where Phoebe
purpose.
Cates was
There's that.
practicing on the carrots or something in the
That's gotta
lunchroom.
hurt.
The popsicles.
Like,
Another
Popsicles.
technique
Carrots
is
are
to
rough.
have, keep your tongue flat.
Yes, keep
Keep
it really
your
flat and put
tongue
it toward the
flat.
bottom.
Smile.
Not
It
the top.
reduces your gag reflex.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it
this
looks
happy
while you're
blowing.
blowing.
Oh, really?
That was weird.
You should be
Yeah, if you
smiling
go-
with a dick in your mouth.
got that
That's
too.
all.
Yeah, I had the same thing happen with the other doctor for down there too. You have a very small
What?
vagina. That's the weirdest thing I ever heard.
I
from
was
a
like, he
doctor.
got your smile?
No.
I don't understand.
No,
What did they got
actually,
I've got
I was
a
there
weird one too, but it's
when
funny.
my girlfriend was told that she had a beautiful cervix.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that
I
is
was,
like,
I was
really?
Stuff like
really?
that.
I was like,
Yeah.
what did you just
Oh,
say?
it's okay.
Gypsy's doctor told her she had the cervix of a 20-year-old, which was great.
How old was
because
she?
Yeah. No, wait.
The night before, I had punched her right in it.
So it was just
It was
clinched
yeah,
up.
basically, an internal hematoma going on. There. The doctor was impressed.
That's hot.
Well, what did
That's
you
what I
punch her
look
with?
for.
That's my fist.
So what is your most treasured toy bag item?
That stops everybody in their tracks.
Funny fucker?
The most treasured.
This is like choosing a child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind
but
of.
everyone
My toy
actually
bag-
has
Everyone
it.
has a
No.
favorite. You're
No.
just afraid to say.
No, my toy bag is filled with shit I made.
Yeah.
So everything that I don't pick is shit that I'm like, I didn't like this
Well,
as
no,
well.
but you might
You
have
have a
memories of
favorite.
playing with it, or it might just
I know which one's
feel
mine.
right, the best in your
Stuff like that.
hands.
My for now, I'd have to say,
Oh, we got the whole toy bag in the
yeah,
car.
probably my black and red single tail.
I like that one.
Okay.
It's your award.
I have a tomato steak that I bought from Home Depot,
Jesus Christ.
and it's about a 1/4 inch in diameter. It's aluminum on the inside, and it's coated in thick plastic so that I don't know, fucking tomato plants can climb up it. And it's got little
Fucking
nubs.
tomato
I don't know what the fuck it's for, but I saw the thing in half, and I use it as a cane, and it feels so good in my hand, and it is lovely. Because not only, yes, so not only can I cane someone with it, but I can like rub the nubs across like sore spots,
I
and
want to hear about you rubbing your nub.
there's lots of nubs to rub. It's delicious.
And the best part is he can lose them and then force somebody else to carry them in and out of the Home Depot.
Yes, that was awesome. I made you carry your own toy to the car. That was
Home Depot's
you
the
were
best
unhappy
shopping
about that.
place,
Oh
though.
yes.
I have a Thor's hammer. Fucker hurts so bad, but I like it. It's.
Oh, is that the one you got at the at IPC?
Yeah, it's one of my
Nice!
favorite toys ever, and it
We know who
hurts
made
so
that.
bad. Was it Walt?
No. Actually, it was a gay friend of ours.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
gay friend. Different.
That'd be one of those dirty bastards.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah.
And it looks like a little Thor's hammer, literally. The nerd in me
That's what
loves
it's for,
it.
yeah.
It hurts because it's just like straight up impact. And then
He's-
if you use
he's
the other
lovely, too.
end, and it's just horrible.
I'm a rigger, so mine would be rope, and it would be rope that either friends have bought for me that's Bella Blue or dyed for me that's Bella Blue. That's really special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
I have a fox tail that I like. Is maybe my favorite thing. Like if my house were on fire, I'll grab my haircut with my fox tail.
You would grab
Very
your
good.
You're leaving the cat.
I grab my tail before my cat.
Cat can
They're
fend
easy
for
to
itself.
confuse.
One serves me a little better.
Oh, cats are useless.
Agreed.
Aw,
So, dogs or cats?
dogs,
Cats.
dogs.
Why do we have to have such a limited scope
Yes,
of what
snakes.
we procreate as pets? There are more pets in the
Fucking
world than
Slytherin.
just cats and dogs.
Yeah,
want
but
a snake.
let's just narrow it down.
Goat.
to
Then
two.
again,
Don't
yeah, you've
shade.
got
Are
Are you
different
more of
stuff.
a dog
The
or
world's
more
not
of a
black
cat
and white.
person?
There's
Or
some
are you a
other
reptile
pets.
person? Let's do that. Dog, cat, or reptile. There you go.
But then you're singling out people who have like fish.
Birds and
Animals are on a
Goats.
spectrum.
Or maybe have
Sugar
guinea
gliders.
pigs.
I do have those too.
Or those little cat snakes. What are they called?
and
Oh,
bunnies
ferrets.
and
But I prefer
You
cat
had to go and
snakes.
make,
Or cat snakes.
you had to go and make it so
Ferret.
complicated.
I knew what you meant.
I have a friend who's a rigger who ties his ferrets up.
That's good. What is that?
Ew.
They probably like
Oh
it.
no,
Yeah.
it's
And
cute.
very playful. Like
Ryan
they're
has
good.
tied
Really?
Sky's dog up.
I've also tied my cat.
And his
The
cat.
best, no,
Yeah, we do pet bondage here.
the best rigging,
consensual, they
the
like
best
it.
rigging I've ever seen.
You're going to
Brian,
have PETA at my
was a
door
guy
tomorrow.
Who was minding his child at a party, And so the kid was in a swing set, but he didn't feel like sitting there at the
Oh,
swing
God,
set.
yeah.
So he tied like a 40-foot rope to the swing and was like, on the deck drinking a beer, swinging the baby.
No,
That's
we had put their
parenting,
child
right?
seat. Yeah, the
Yeah, it was a
car.
like a car child seat that he had suspended from the
tree,
swing set.
Yeah.
It was
And
a
just
swing
yanking
set.
on a rope
It was
just
on the
to-
porch.
Yeah.
See,
As
you
he's
make a
sipping a
wonderful
tea,
father.
Yeah.
reading his
You could have done
book.
much
Yeah.
worse than that. That's
might
probably
even be
still
like
really
a
safe.
Yeah,
Of
it
course,
was
it's
great.
one of those like, what?
They're meant to fall.
I think we got video of that somewhere.
Just have one in like
Think about it, I got
toddler
pictures
swing
of
and the other in the baby carrier.
All right, back to the silly questions. Innie or outie?
Any.
No
Don't
outies?
even.
Any? I think any.
Yeah, you're
I hear
in it,
some
trust me,
threats
you get
going
like
on.
fucking lit.
That's definitely an
Yeah.
innie.
It's an
I
innie,
get
but
half
don't
the
put things
sweater
in
in
it.
mine. It's an innie.
His isn't any,
It's a
and
lid trap,
I'm
man.
bound and determined it needs to
You
be
can
an
laugh all
outie.
It's like
you
cleaning
want.
out the
That's a new place
dryer
to
when you're
scrub in the
done.
shower. That's cool.
She likes to try and suck it out.
Remember to empty lid trap when
We're gonna go with the portion.
No, not so much.
Clean out the lid trap.
See, you make
All
him
right,
just gonna be grossed out.
here's another A-B question. And I realize there are more options, but we'll start.
Yeah, Megan.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
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 Shane.
Living room.
Lame.
Just mountains.
Agoraphobics unite.
Mountains. I'm an indoor guy.
Beach for Gypsy.
Beach because I love water. Don't want to be in it. but I love
Beach, bury me in the sand, that's bondage,
Jeannie.
or put me in the water.
Depends on the
in rope.
situation, but
Oh,
alone I'd be
yeah,
a
you're the
beach.
switch, aren't you? Beach.
I could not pick.
Mountains.
I could not pick. There's
Beach.
no way I could pick.
I'm picking for you. Beach.
I love the water.
Because you're coming
I
with
can't
him.
pick.
Yeah, because you're going along.
And that's fine. We can live on the water, and I will hike my ass
To the mountain.
to the mountain.
And that'll be fine
That's why
because
you
it'll
gotta
be
live in
warm
Vancouver.
wherever we are on the
Right.
beach.
I want
there you
both.
go.
I want both.
Or Hawaii.
Well, not necessarily.
Oh, you want it all?
Hawaii.
Big
She wants to eat her
surprise.
cake and have her
Love
cake and
both.
eat it too? Right.
I want all the
She's a
things.
princess.
I have to say beach because I can't pee in the woods. I just can't.
But you can pee in the water.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Do you dig a hole in the sand?
You just pee in the
No.
water.
Depend on where you are. You don't want to be in the
Bathrooms
water.
at the
We have
beach.
bathrooms at the beach. I can't pee in the
You're
woods.
such a princess. It's so cute.
I just can't.
Even.
Definitely beach. I love the ocean.
Yeah.
Best concert you've ever been to?
Ed Sheeran,
Alabama.
2 years ago.
Ed Sheeran.
Marilyn Manson opening for Nine Inch Nails.
Oh man, I've been to a lot of shows.
Alice
Ah.
Cooper.
I went to a show where I skipped the main act because Pantera was opening.
Yeah, I would have skipped that too.
Pantera. I saw Pantera open for White Zombie. I skipped
Yeah, I saw
Pantera.
Pantera.
I tried to. They
actually
opened late.
They actually were opening for Metallica on the Injustice for All tour, and I left because I didn't like Injustice for All. Like I'm a big Metallica fan, but that was when it started to like go south on them.
No,
But
that
we got
one
to
and
hang
Puppets.
out.
That's their best.
But we knew where the buses left, so we went back after the show and hung out with Pantera and drank beer with Phil Anselmo. So that was kind of cool.
Well, that was another question: was have you ever met anyone famous? So yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
People.
Metallica,
Okay, G
Jason
met
Newsted,
Kiss.
Back in
Yeah.
the
who was
70s.
in that concert.
Well, we know
I'm related to
all
him.
about
Well,
Kiss backstage in the
He and my
70s.
brother.
Well, no, it
He
wasn't
and my
bad.
dad
No, I'm
grew
not
So
up
how
talking
long
about-
is Gene Simmons' time? Oh, because you were like 11 when. Okay.
I don't think
met
Gene
them at the
Simmons cared.
airport.
Okay.
They were at the airport and they were out of makeup, and my mother recognized them. Believe it or
Oh,
not.
that would have freaked me out because I was always trying to. I was a huge Kiss fan. I wanted to know what they looked like, and I remember Peter Criss had his picture in the newspaper for some reason without his makeup, and I was like, "Wow, whoa, what?" And it wasn't until they stopped wearing it all that I was like, "Holy crap!"
Although
look at
speaking
that."
of meeting famous people, we all met Nina Hartley. I've got her phone number. I've got
What?
Nina Hartley's phone number.
Yep.
And we laughed because we met her. She was a keynote speaker at an event we were at, and she was hanging out for the whole event, so we got to hang out with her a fair bit.
Oh man.
And she's interested in getting the whip, so I was talking to her, so that's why I have her phone number. But we laughed because we said, "Oh my God, Nina Hartley's going to be like the keynote speaker at this event." There's going to be like 90% of the guys who will have no idea what to do with their hands, like every time she's on stage. They're just going to be like, "Not in the right context. I don't know what to do right now." But yeah,
have
so
the
we've got
biggest
pictures of
crush on
Gypsy
Nina
like rubbing
Hartley.
up on Nina Hartley.
The
And
Google is. I don't know who that is.
that's right.
She's so awesome.
Nina Hartley, yeah.
Yes, I have a
love her
crush
'cause she
on
was
her.
like, I was
Probably
doing
do,
porn.
you just don't know.
I was doing porn. Porn was great, and then my career kind of went down, and then MILF porn became a thing, and my career just shot right back up. And I'm like, "You go, girl."
Love
Right.
Nina Hartley.
Let's say I was going to say biggest dungeon fail, but let's say biggest scene fail.
Oh,
I've
well,
got
I don't know if that
personal
counts.
or we've seen.
No, just any, like the one that you're like embarrassed about or that you feel the worst about.
No, I don't know. I saw one that was terrible.
We've
Okay.
we've
So
all
I saw
seen
one that got
Yeah.
No, but I was there for the whole thing. I was negotiated, and it was a girl. It was actually Starbase Q, so you probably were there. And this girl had negotiated a scene with a guy from out of town, and she said, "I'm really sensitive on my front, so if you play with my front, it's not going to last very long. And so I prefer getting hit on my back, my ass, whatever else." And so he was like, "Okay, I hear everything you're saying. I am now going to disregard it." And tied her to a cross with her back to the cross facing forward, and she literally passed out. And someone from the crowd had to go and literally cut her, like physically take a knife and cut her out of rope on the cross, while the top in the scene was just like, "I don't know what's going on." You were there for that, weren't you?
That doesn't ring a bell at all. So
Yeah, it was at Starbase Q, so you would have been there.
But it might have been one of those one of the leather contest play parties
No,
or something.
it was. I was definitely a Starbase Q thing.
Well, I'm glad
I'll tell you
I
about it
missed
later. Yeah, no, I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Anyone else? Big scene fail?
That was pretty bad.
I know people
I
have
told mine on
interrupted
the Kink
ours.
Tank already, where I had someone pass out from the needle.
Yeah,
I
can see
heard that
Yeah,
story.
right.
I would say that mine
Yeah, that
would
was
have
me.
been a planned birthday celebration for me. And he proceeded to start with 2 fingers, inserting, shove, twisted without anything, ripped me, clipped my artery, and I spent the evening in the emergency room, proceeding to go to emergency surgery because he clipped the artery.
Big fail. Oh.
That's scary. Yeah, that wins. That
Okay,
wins.
so Jeannie wins.
Yeah, it was serious like that. I did accidentally. It wasn't really in a scene. It was just like after a scene, and we were cooking, and then things got a little frisky, and we kind of underestimated the value of washing your hands when you've been making Thai food.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Any guy who's ever cut jalapenos without gloves can tell you
Yeah.
how that ends.
I can tell you how it
Double
ends.
bag.
Super well.
You double
Don't
bag
do
that
it.
shit.
You have to be careful because of our
You double glove.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, children.
I got broke one time and I still don't know how it happened. And I sent her pictures.
Yeah,
and she almost
broken
cried
as
for
fuck.
me. I don't know.
Broken box.
Don't get, if you're allergic to pets, don't get spanked face down on a blanket where dogs sleep. So I think like had an asthma attack and woke up in hives. Like, no good.
So what's the thing that you get busted staring at most?
Boobs. Oh,
Tits.
Food.
Tits.
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 I don't understand the question.
Tits are ass shape.
You don't get busted looking at someone? No?
Megan says asses.
Yeah.
What do you? Mine is all of the things. Like again, I
Shocking.
can't pick
All
one.
of the shocking.
You're just
It could be a tits. It could be
ogling
an
the
ass. It
whole
could be a
thing.
guy. It could be a girl. Like
Hey,
I just,
I'm the odd
I
one
don't even
here.
care.
Hair. You get busted looking at hair. You can pass that one off though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, what shampoo do you use? That's so beautiful.
Can I braid it?
Right.
What kind of bra do you have?
Be long.
Right.
It's usually pictures
I like
of
how
your
they
tits.
form
Yeah.
you.
Aw, you're the best.
Yeah, but if they're pictures, you can't get busted staring
It's
at.
true. They were there for that.
Really? Well, I stared at them in person too.
No, unless it's on
We
the
all
phone
do.
and you're like, no, you can't have it back.
Right?
Do not swipe left. Do not swipe right.
I'm just not responsible if they do.
I was doing a harness for a guy, a gay guy, and he was like, "Oh, I have this harness I want to show you." And he's like trying to find it on his phone, and we're at a coffee shop, and he's like just doing this, and I'm like just waiting for him. He goes, "I have 6,000 pictures of dicks. Hang on." I'm like,
Been there.
Because you do. Yeah.
First world problems.
"One does."
I'm really careful about stuff
First
like
world
that. I have
kid
separate
problems.
No
folders.
Yeah.
swiping. Yeah. Folders
Yeah,
are
that's the
good.
rule. You don't swipe unless someone
No.
goes, you can go right, don't go left.
Yeah.
I'll go, you got 6 clicks to the left.
Right.
That's on
I
you.
really do have
Stop.
separate folders in my phone. So I'm
I
like,
don't
here,
really
look
give
at
a
these
shit,
pictures because
but
I do that all the
it's on
time. I'm
you.
like,
So who else gets a heart attack when you show somebody a picture and they touch it, even if it's just
yeah.
a zoom?
Oh, God,
like
Never,
if they touch
never do
it.
that. Yeah.
Okay, who else has a panic attack? Do any of you have Facebook on your phones?
Yeah.
And you get on Facebook and the very top thing is, do you want to post these?
oh, yes! Why did they do that?
It suggests the
Photos from your own photo album.
And the most recent one. Yes.
And it does not matter. It doesn't matter how much you know in your head.
Like,
Pictures on your
shows
phone,
you.
it'll say, do you want to upload
You have to
these 5
update.
pictures to
Let
your-
me see if
Right.
I
And you know in your head that they aren't
yes
really out
button
there.
is like right next to the X, so you
Yes.
gotta like make
like
sure.
it's
you
like
do that.
That's when I double click, close the app, pretend it never existed.
But for a
Back,
brief second,
back,
I think in my
back,
head that that's already happened. Like in my head, I think, oh my god, I posted these somehow on accident. My family has seen foreign objects they should never see.
Going places.
They don't want to see photos from your camera roll. When I first updated, it said, "Don't worry, these are not on your Facebook." I'm like, somebody complain, because it's like right there. Oh no, it says only you can see this.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Until you get mine.
don't believe Facebook.
And how do they have them wanting to recommend? Like somebody's like, I don't love it.
It freaks me out a few times, but usually
I don't
I'm lucky because
Facebook.
mine are all
I don't
over
Facebook
Facebook
either.
so
And
I'm
I
lame.
definitely am not linking myself to y'all kinky.
So
Oh, I have so many kinky people on my Facebook. It's not even funny. Now it's just like recommending people. I'm like, dude in harness, sure.
That like
Yeah,
is my
always that
kinky
one
Facebook.
person who's your gateway drug, and then everybody's kinky. Megan was mine. I was like, I'm not friending kinky people. It's just not gonna happen. And then there was one picture that she posted that was so fucking sexy. I had to friend her so I could comment on the picture. And then from there, I was just like, fine, I'm just friending everybody.
Okay, I don't know if anybody else has this
Oh, no, I think I
experience
did that
now.
too.
Just,
I was like,
just
I
again,
know
this,
her
is, this is a
Yeah.
question for everybody, but I have this thing now where I get friends requests from people I don't know, and now the number of common friends becomes like,
Yeah, I mean, like,
well, yeah,
yeah,
like
now.
I probably know them well enough through all of the people that I know. To,
Yes.
Yeah.
Your yes or no is based on I don't know
I
who
have
are
like
their
40
friends.
mutual friends.
Yeah, never mind the
On
insanity that is
Fetto,
when you're a
darn.
title holder.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We'll
so
have
just
more than,
after
like,
an
6
event, it's
mutual
just
friends.
a solid
Yeah.
day of people.
That's
adding.
why I get nervous when somebody's like, I want to friend you and we have no mutual friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
No.
Suspect.
Hey,
Look at their page. Usually it's
Yeah.
they just made an account. They're
I
still
know,
in
that's what I'm
this.
saying.
Or-
That's so it's like
Yeah.
that happens to me.
I don't
get some
friend
of the
anybody I
dumbest
don't know.
random. I get. I don't. It's not even the friend request. I get some of the dumbest random messages. The dumbest shit.
I never get that shit.
I don't get that.
I didn't for a long time, and now it's like every single fucking night, a different guy has sent me a message.
You know what happens if you
'Cause
post
you're
a boob
hot.
picture? Then it like escalates and then it dies down. And you
I don't
post a new
post
picture
those,
and then
so I'm good.
See, I've done that,
Up out
and
of
then there was no statistical uptick. On
No.
any time.
But we
Oh,
were
yeah.
at coffee one time, and there was like 3 or 4
Oh,
of us that
that
all
guy.
had this.
Yes.
he started just sending random shit out like fishing, and he like hit Jeannie, and then I got one,
Yeah, I think
and then
I
I'm
was
like,
there
oh
that
my
day.
god, are you getting that one from so and so? And then
There was a,
Okay,
a
so
few
messaged,
of
like,
us.
six
this is
people
one of
while
my
we were all in
favorite
the same
stories about
place.
that because it's weird how we talk about how incestuous the communities are,
It is.
and so I think it's probably fair. Like if you live in Columbus, that community is probably pretty incestuous as well. And so I got invited to join an online chat group that was like people who used to be on Caller Space, like because it's not Caller Me anymore, it's Caller Space. And so I'm just chatting with people randomly, and they said, "Oh, you're from Louisville." And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Oh, do you know so and so?" And I was like, "Well, I know of them. I've never really had anything to do with them, but I've seen them at coffee or whatever else, right?" And it was like this, "Oh, well, we used to be together, and he was like, my forever daddy, and now he's gone." And I'm just like, "Whoa, like this is way, like,
I don't know what
way
to do with
too
that,
much."
right?
Like, no, right? It was just one of those like, how in the entire world of the universe that is the internet that this one person happens to like. It's like being asked if I know so and so from Canada because I'm from there, and I actually do, and it's like, whoa, and he owes you $10. I can't help you. Like I don't.
Yeah, I've been on top of the Eiffel Tower and run into my high school gym teacher's best friend. And like the only reason she started talking to me was because like I was speaking English and everybody else was speaking French, and she's like, "I'm trying to look at this thing," and I was like, "Oh really? Oh wait, you speak English? You're from where? Kentucky?" And then
talk.
city, and then oh wait, that's a small area. Do you know so and so? Yeah, she was my gym teacher. I'm her best friend. I'm like, oh freaky, the world is a small place, and it gets smaller.
That happens a lot overseas, though. People who speak English will be like, "Where are you from? Do I know you?"
No,
Yeah.
we're going to
Yeah, but to actually like be that close.
Yeah, that's creepy. That's actually really creepy.
So what was
There's only 20 people
the
to talk.
the most embarrassing time you got busted while you were playing? Parent comes home, child walks in.
Shocking.
I have one.
Go
I
ahead.
have one.
Go ahead.
Okay, so about 2 or 3 weeks after I joined the community and I was now legal and 18, I said, I'm going to buy my first vibrator. And I ordered it off of Amazon, and I still live at home. And I was actually out at Denny's after a Wednesday coffee with Angela and Josie and Michael, and I got a text from my mother, and she was like, come home right now. And right after that text came in, I got a text from Amazon saying my package was delivered. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I took my time getting home, and like usually my mom doesn't go through my mail, but she went through my mail because across the street from us, there's like a little like 4-year-old girl, right? Well, the Amazon box comes, and right at this time, the Minions movie was about to come out, and so Amazon did like a marketing thing with the Minions movie, so the box was yellow with Minions on it. So it looked like it was like a children's toy coming in the mail, and so that's why she opened it, because she thought it was for the neighbor, and she found my vibrator.
Why would she open
As
the
it turns out,
neighbor's
it was a
box?
child's
That's what
toy.
I
It
wanna
was a
know.
child's
It's
toy.
not yours. Don't fucking open it.
Yeah. So I got caught
But
like
it had your
3
name
weeks
on it,
in.
So
right?
she thought it was
Yeah.
a toy.
Did you get to
and
keep
it
the
ended up being
vibrator?
I did. I got to keep the vibrator.
Tip for nosy people with nosy parents: have the shit sent to your best kinky friend's address. That's what I do.
Who's ever had anything
And I'm
shipped
not
to someone
18,
else's
but-
address for shit like that?
Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
I
Someone
haven't,
else's
and that's
shipping
I
address? Oh,
like.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't even
Shit still
answer.
gets
I've
shipped
been
to my
busted,
house.
but I don't ever care. Like I don't
So
ever care.
do we want to do
Oh,
busted
busted
or
is- I
close
do.
to
It's still-
busted?
No, but you
Sure,
had
tell
stuff
us the
shipped to
story.
the house.
Close to busted would be I
No, but
was
with the
we
home
would
you do.
probably be talking about my son was born in so we're
Well,
85.
yeah, that's where it's going. I know, that's where it's going.
And my husband ties me in my mother's pantyhose to my parents' bed. And
Go girl.
he
Wow.
hears my mother pull in and runs like a bitch, leaving me tied naked to my parents' bed.
Safety shoes.
Please think you tripped.
In the
Oh
pantyhose.
my God! I barely got up as my mother comes into the room, and I'm butthole naked. And I pull open her panty drawer, and of course she's got the most gorgeous bras and pants. And I get fussed at for, I told you not to wear my bras. I'm okay.
If that's all she's gonna bitch
Yeah.
about,
take
you're
this
fine.
in.
I'll take it. I'll
Guilty,
take
guilty
it.
as charged.
No, I had the police come and knock on my door in the middle of a scene in a hotel room. I guess we were just being loud, and the neighbors called, and
Nice.
they wanted to make sure everything was okay and that I wasn't killing somebody in there.
My dad was ready to kick the shit out of him 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Did you
playing
get
pool.
busted?
Oh, I forget. Yeah, yes, I forgot
We
about
were
that.
playing pool, and I said something lippy, and he came after
Shocking.
me, and I said something lippy again, so he grabbed me up, and he dog walked me out the bar to go have a conversation with me. And as soon as that door shut behind us, my dad and 2 of his friends were barreling out the door. I'm laughing because like
That's
this
a
is
good day.
Yeah.
well, and it is, and I'm
I am. She was misbehaving, and I needed to go have a conversation with her in the parking
other
lot.
daddy.
Oh,
So I'm
suppose
laughing,
so.
like I'm laughing, and he's grinning because we're just having like this is normal to us. And so one of the friends was like, "Okay, nope, they're good. They're just calm down," and they walked back in the bar. Yeah,
yeah, that was. I forgot about that. That was like 5 days ago.
I've been in a booth with the 2 of you though, having a conversation.
Shit like this just
And
happens.
I'm
Like,
facing him, she's next to me, and they're having a conversation.
I was next to him. He was behind both of us. The guy was behind.
Okay, it was behind both of you. Anyway, he like reaches over and does something, grabs her by the hair, or some display of dominance. I don't know. Whatever. He's putting her in her place, and the guy behind the booth behind them is, I mean, eyes like this, like.
Is this a
And I-
Denny's?
No, this is like a bar, and he leans forward, and he's kind of like looking around, alarmed, and I'm like, "It's good." And he's like, and I'm like, "No, really." And I'm like, "Okay, don't make any sudden movements."
And
The guy
she
behind
says-
you is pretty freaked out, but I think I got this. We're gonna be okay.
I have been like, I have been in so many,
What's the
so many.
denominator here?
Right, like I don't mind
You
showing
enjoy.
showing the public. I don't, and I don't curtail myself a lot in public. I've been in physical altercations over it. I've been kicked out of bars. I have a like, those don't even register to me. Like I don't even like when you ask the question. Like, it didn't even Didn't even kick off in my head because that's so fucking common. Like, and it doesn't bother me.
I'm waiting for our neighbor to say something. We can hear everything he does outside the house, so it's only common sense that he can hear everything we do in our bedroom because his driveway's on the other side. I always hear him moving around, doing things. I'm like,
Our neighbor
know
not
they
only
busted
saw
my
us,
porn.
but he let our neighbor
Is it
in
loud?
with me
Yeah.
ass naked the other day. Lets the guy just right into the house.
the neighbor with the puppy.
Yes.
So, this
Neighbors
is-
in the house. I'm butt naked, suspension rig in the middle of the fucking living room, rope all over the floor. Like, hey,
And
how's
he comes
it going?
over. He comes over and he's like, "Hey, I think my mail got delivered to you." And I'm like, maybe. I don't know. Come on in. We'll check it all out." so,
Really?
and again, there's the suspension rig in the living room. There's rope fucking everywhere. She's naked on the couch. And so I like, "Hey, you want to come in?" Sure. And I'm like, "Hey, did you get the mail today?" And she's like, "Sir." She's
Wait, get this. So I'm dog watching at your house, and we're coming back from a family trip out of town. And I go into the house, and, it's on the way home. So I'm like, hey, can we stop? And I'm going to run in and let the dogs out. Y'all wait here in the car. Mom decides she's got to take a piss.
Uh-oh.
Decides she's going to just come up on in the house. And I'm like, hey. Like, hey. And she's like, what? And I'm like, make it fucking quick. And don't be like, doing
Not
nothing.
swipe left, do not
Did she
swipe left.
ask?
She didn't get as far as the living room. No, she didn't ask to come in.
No,
she
no.
just
Did she
comes
see-
in the house.
did she
no,
see
she
the
didn't
rig?
get it. She didn't get as far as the suspension rig. I'm like, I'm kind of standing in the doorway.
No,
like,
for those of you
like,
that
you
don't
can't
know,
go
the
through here.
backstory here is she has told her mom just enough that he is Pervy Brian.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Call me
how
Pervy
she
Brian.
knows him. That is all she knows about him.
She's scared
As far as
shitless
she
of him and the
knows,
fact that we're good
I'm one of
friends.
his 16 girlfriends. Like she did, and she had us over
She
for
thinks he's trying to
Thanksgiving.
bring me into the fold.
Yes, it's some cult.
Too late.
So apparently, this woman just came into our house with a
Oh, yeah.
suspension rig in the living room.
Yep.
Rope
But
all
thank
over
God
the floor.
Artemis was all, hi, love on me. And then even pissed herself. She was so excited for
Well,
my mom
there
to
you go.
love
That's
on her.
that's an almost got busted because that would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been real bad. Like, explain that. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't ask questions. I'm just here watching the dogs.
Favorite childhood television program?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1 Contact. That definitely ages me.
Yeah.
Double Dare. I always like the
Double
gross
Dare,
slimy
I remember
stuff
that.
when they
Double
would-
Dare.
I always want to make her messy
can't do
and
that
she
on
won't let
television.
me.
Yeah, we
You remember
watched that
Because
a
that's
lot.
all you
I
got
liked
in
Guts.
Canada?
That was the
Yeah.
family,
It was
right?
baby Jam.
I know,
No,
but
Double
it's not
Dare's
like the
family.
only...
Well,
There
it's
was
just
the
a
family.
we took
Slime
a
'em and
field
stuff.
trip to it.
You did?
Yeah, it was filmed in my hometown.
I used to love that show too.
Yeah.
You want to mess with
It's
yours
the same
too?
That was a good one.
We can double team her.
Show that to you.
What?
So they got the green
Yes,
slime.
you're going to be double team messy.
Okay.
Favorite childhood television show?
I don't know. I like Supermarket
Mine-
Sweep.
I like
Supermarket
Fraggle
Sweep?
Rock.
He was a
I
kid.
was watching it all the time with my grandmother.
Captain Kangaroo.
Big meat. Go for the big meat.
See, and I like Quincy.
Yeah,
But,
Quincy.
but I medical field, my mom was an ER
Starsky
nurse.
Hutch.
Oh,
Like, that was our
What
thing.
was it?
Golden Girls. Like,
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
watch
Golden
kids
Girls.
shows.
With Golden
I
Girls.
never watched kids shows. I grew up on
Golden Girls.
Nick at
Then
Night.
if that
I
counts-
loved some Nick at Night.
If that
Fucking
counts,
Green
mine's
Acres.
Hercules.
Oh yeah, Nick at Night,
What?
motherfucker! I was watching it live.
I know. I did all the reruns in black and white at night.
Yep.
Well, if those count, then mine was Hercules and Xena.
Okay, yeah, I did that too. Yeah, I didn't watch normal shows.
Rocket Robin Hood. No.
What is that?
My
See,
hair keeps getting stuck in my ear
No one knows.
holes.
That's a Canadian thing.
We
No,
didn't
'cause
have
about the
cable,
whole-
but my
the
mom
wonderful
used
world
to.
of Your
holes
My
in your
mom's friend
piercings.
used to
I
tape
know, right?
Days
Get
of
'em
Our
under
Lives for her, and we used to watch it together.
On
As a matter of fact.
VHS,
On
Days of Our Lives.
She'd get the bootleg tapes from our neighbor.
No, but the YouTube ABC channel actually has all the Golden Girls episodes, but you got to pay to actually see them all.
I don't pay
I've
for
already
things
seen
like
them all.
that.
I'm like, ugh, 'cause I was
My
like,
brother
that'd
got
be really
busted
awesome.
once for a VHS tape that he had recorded porn on top of a tape that said Friends. And my dad was like, "Oh, where'd that tape go from last night?" And I was like, "Oh, I think John watched it to go check the whatever." So we go down and we look
Who's
for
watching
the
this room with the
VHS.
curtains closed?
And yeah, my dad pops it in the DVR and it says Friends, and here it's like women riding naked on horseback. He's like, "Those are my friends."
My ex-husband taped us one time, or he taped us several times, but he was watching it. We had at our old house, we had this huge bay window that faced the people across the street, and then we had a really, really big TV. And apparently the neighbor had to approach Rob and ask him to please close the blinds when he watches porn of his wife because his son is a fan.
Nice.
I wonder how many accidents have ever happened on like 65 from people slowing down to watch the drive-in at Theater X.
Yeah, apparently
in the
there
day,
used to be a drive-in theater
Yes.
Porn.
in southern Indiana that you could kind of see as you were driving down the highway.
Yeah, we always had to
never
lay
lived here
down,
at the time.
and we couldn't.
Oh,
Look
they
at it.
told you to lay down?
Yeah, we had to lay down in the car so that we couldn't see it.
It's for the truck drivers.
Nice.
That's marketing at its finest, really.
Does anybody else have any fun questions for the group?
Wait, I found one earlier. What is the
Jamie's working on it. Come on.
what
come on,
is
Jamie.
the weirdest liquid that your toes have been in?
Skunk
Weirdest
juice.
liquid.
My feet have been in skunk, whatever they shoot out of
Spray?
their butts.
Skunk
yeah.
spray.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
win.
little
I got
bit- I
sprayed.
think you win.
Not cool.
My dog was
Kenzie,
walking
you
my
win.
dog, and she got sprayed by a skunk, and I walked through it on accident on my way back home.
I stepped on
I don't
a.
know why I remember that.
Because it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like one of those like memory imprint.
And I was
things.
like barefoot because it was summertime, and I'm in my neighborhood. Like
That's a girl thing because guys are never barefoot.
I was
It
barefoot.
is a girl thing, and
Yeah.
he kind of has an idea because I just took him. But in Michigan, there's a giant lake, but the lake gets cold, it kind of freezes, and shit dies. In the spring, there's a bunch of dead fish all up and down the shore. Is when the snow starts to melt and the ice goes away, and so there's this mess. They've been frozen. They've been dead a long time, but they've been frozen. Now it's starting to warm up, and they're starting to thaw out again.
fish flesh.
Oh,
Ew. I was on the beach barefoot, running out toward the water, and I heard and felt a pop, and I looked down.
no.
Enough. Red.
So evidently, Kenzie does not win.
That's pretty bad.
Mine's
This is
not
King
that
Tank
bad.
history right here.
Right?
You're welcome.
Cow poo.
Yeah, cool.
Feedlot. I was running around being stupid, and I managed in flip flops to hit.
Did you break the flip flop?
And I think
I
honorable
kept it and rinsed
mention,
it off.
honorable mention to Eric for putting up with all of this quite literal shit.
He wasn't there. I just took a hose to myself. He didn't know any better. Still smells better than your car.
Oi.
Yikes. Shots fired.
Always. No payload.
Let me pull a Kenzie on that. Oh, retweet.
Are we
Anyone
keeping these
else?
all silly, or are we
Yeah.
I think
don't wanna do
something
anything
cool
too
to point out
serious.
is that this blanket that on TV or whatever
on camera
computer
is all penises?
looks like flowers. They
are
have dicks in them.
penises. I've been.
They're penis
I
flowers.
just.
Leave it to
I
Kate.
told
I
her
have blanket
earlier.
envy.
I want to lick her blanket because there's this
Oh,
giant
nice.
blue dick right here,
There's a couple
and
of
there's a
them.
The
giant
blue dick's
purple.
mine, Bella Blue. You can
I,
always
this
you
is
got,
like-
then I'll take this
This is like
purple
Georgia
guy.
O'Keeffe's
I will take.
male counterpart.
I don't know. That purple guy looks like he might have
That's what she called
potential.
Yeah, so leave it to kinky people. Wait, no, cover my toes.
No, okay.
Ew, you just got veins in. Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got everything.
I mean, which
That's the
one?
good part.
Throbbing veins.
Why would that be an
rotate this.
ew?
That's what
Okay,
makes that's
so-
what makes them work.
I'm gonna hybrid this. We've just got from a set of online friends we have. We've just got a question that is not silly, but I'm gonna make it silly. So I'm
Okay.
gonna hybrid question. What is, if any, the strangest food you have ever brought into a scene or a sex session?
Strangest.
Food or serum or
Over the summer, Bella kept feeding us whipped cream, but
I
it,
was like, what?
but it tasted like fucking like butter. Like it didn't taste like whipped cream.
Yeah, so it was like
It
real whipped
tasted like
cream then.
butter.
But were you
It
there the
wasn't
day she
good.
painted me? No, it tasted like good when it was
Oh,
butter.
don't even.
But were you
no.
the day?
Oh my
day
God, no.
Okay, Shane, let's hear it.
There,
No.
the day that
It's
she
not about
painted the
anybody
flag
here.
on me.
No.
Well, that's even better.
We don't usually.
Okay, so the butter whipped cream was delicious until she put it on me.
Oh no, I
And
can
then went to
imagine
the
that being
house.
very
And then
hot.
it tasted like lotion. So I have ruined all of these berries.
I was gonna say chew it off.
Yeah, I made this whole like artistic mess.
I
I
could
was gonna
actually
enjoy it, and all it
imagine
tasted was
it.
like candle wax.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Brillo
all
pad.
summer, you fucking tasted like bug spray because we were out doing like
I
rope in the park,
always-
and I would deet her, and then be like nom nomming, and I've fucking tingle lips. Like,
You,
God damn it.
that is an occupational hazard, and you know this. I am a dirty, nasty bitch. I'm outside. I am
are,
always
and
covered in
I'm the
bug
one that
spray,
sprays
and
you
I'm
with the
always
DEET,
dirty.
and then I kiss
you
on
know
you.
this.
Deep.
You know
All right.
this.
Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate
That's the
pudding.
best I've got. And
Yeah,
I know
we
it's
don't
like,
Honey. I get honey one.
honey.
Good
Popsicle.
honey. Honey's harder to
Then
get off.
popsicle.
You gotta lick a lot.
Thankfully, the honey was on me. It wasn't my responsibility.
And that's a like fake thing, by the way.
Yeah,
the
you're like,
thing
it's
about
pretty
like
hard to
sugar
get
in the
off, and
vagina.
I'm kind of okay with
Exactly.
that
Keep
right now. It's still on there.
We eat it.
It wasn't in the bedroom, but I might have gotten a bit too friendly with a banana one time.
Banana. All right. Any other?
I just went really
Foods.
wrong with that, and then it smushed visually in my head, so that didn't work very well.
Well, I don't
Well,
know,
it
because
didn't
food is
smush,
often a
but then I
sexual
ate it.
experience for
I mean,
me.
I've been at dinner.
But I don't bring it into my
That's
sexual
I like
experience.
vodka
We
gummy
ate dinner
bears
off of
out of
Dixie.
here.
Vodka
They
gummy
taste
bears.
better
Yeah.
in Josie titties.
Yes.
Cleavage.
Oh.
Vodka gummy
The
bears.
first scene I ever had in this fucking dungeon it was with Bella, and we were doing rope, and she's like about to tie me up, and I'm really nervous, and Michael walks over and stuffs a fucking Reese's cup in my mouth, and I was like, no!
And you were like, what? You were
Yeah, I was like, why are you putting a
Usually
Reese's cup
people
in my
go,
mouth?
yeah.
And I was like,
thank
why
you.
are you
That's
stuffing
exactly
food in
what
my
I
mouth?
wanted.
I was like, I don't know, but you're about to be blindfolded. Let's do this.
And that would be murder.
Well, and then there was cherries. You tied me up to the cross at the bar.
Ooh, cherries, yes. Bar cherries.
And shots. I
Body
mean,
shots. You were
Body
there for
shots
that.
are lots
That
of
was
fun.
Megan.
Yep.
Yeah, Megan took body shots of cherries off her.
Yep. Yes. So.
But I don't like cherries, so I had to give them back.
Well,
I had the cherries.
Yeah, the
did give us
cherries
that.
were my treat. The cherries
Oh, I
were
remember
supposed
that.
to be my reward.
Just being
So every time somebody took a shot off me, they were supposed to give me a cherry for my reward for being a good girl. So there was food and liquor. Win-win.
Pictures of
We
that
should do some of
somewhere.
your questions.
And we ate food and we licked her.
Yes.
Well, I guess mine would have been I would have dressed it up in with a pineapple and some whipped cream and cherries and
Pineapple's a good one.
Yeah, 'cause you
That
gotta
wins
wrap it
so far.
around
That
and-
wins so far.
it
I'm
was,
just imagining a cock ring made out of
you've
pineapple.
got to be.
Well, did you ever see that video?
tiny
What was it
cock.
about
that
a
would be
grapefruit?
so
Like
good.
fucking
Yeah,
a
it would.
grapefruit?
Wouldn't it
It's
be
supposed
like
to be
Tiny
a,
cock, yeah.
oral
Well, you
sex
probably could
instruction.
split it and keep it one
or
piece,
something
but
like-
kind of make a TP.
Well, see, they core that.
No idea.
You could just core
You
it
could core it
bigger.
a different.
Pour it wider,
diameter.
Yeah.
right? But I think it would lose some of its like firm integrity.
I don't care. It would still
Are we
be
trying
fun
to
get
talk
that
about how to fuck a pineapple?
off
I-
the
Is
kite.
that-
Like, I don't
Is
care.
that what we're doing?
Yes.
Because I've done it. Let me tell. No. Let me tell you the best
All I
way.
keep thinking is that's acidity. If there's any like little cuts down there, that's not gonna feel great.
No.
Maybe.
Ooh, has anybody?
That
I
might
saw
be
a thing
alright.
online about like a
Yeah, the
survey
prickly
about whether or
skin has
not
to go first.
guys have fucked a pie like American Pie style. Has anybody done that in here?
Right.
Good question.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever stuck your dick in?
Let Megan answer that question. This is a great one. This is a true story. This is great.
When I first got my cock and my strap on, I was like, waving
Your
it around
dick.
like mine. Yes, it is mine that I stuck in something. And I was like, what is it crotch level? Like, I need to test this out. So I took 2 couch cushions and put them on my left seat. And I was like, this is awesome.
Those aren't pillows.
She was like fucking her couch. Because she wanted
I'm
to
really
experience.
glad, like,
I could just see
I had
her
to put
getting all
condoms
into it. She'd be
on,
like, "Yeah, you
I had
take
to
it."
clean it because I didn't put a condom on it and it had like lint stuck to it.
So the
Megan
weirdest
fucked
thing
herself.
is couch cushions. You fucked a
Yeah.
couch cushion.
Fuck this up.
Inanimate object. Chocolate pudding again. I think that's the weirdest thing I stuck my
You like
dick
your
in.
chocolate
Do you
pudding.
just like chocolate pudding?
You really
Somebody,
like
it was with
chocolate.
somebody
You
else's
Dick in
idea.
chocolate pudding?
Somebody else put chocolate pudding on my
warm
dick.
it up.
Is what I'm saying.
Brian gave me a baby pool, and I would really like to do some fun, messy wrestling in it sometime. So if
We used
somebody's
to do that.
down,
Yeah.
yes,
We've done
oh,
Jello
that's
wrestling.
it. You, me, and Megan, done deal.
I've done jello wrestling in
And
college.
on that, I want to do. I want to
I didn't know
do.
this.
Brian is conspicuously avoiding this question.
Brian,
I cannot think like I'm thinking. I'm actively thinking.
So I want to set up for.
Yeah, and then Shane's like, "Oh, let her tell the story because I don't want to tell people the weirdest thing I've had my dick in."
Oh no!
A pineapple, right?
No, I've had honey on my dick. That was
You had what?
honey.
Honey.
So yeah, like
What was
ooh,
yours?
that's why this couch story is way better.
Yeah.
Something like Canadian, like
Come on, you're the only
Yeah,
one
like
with
maple
the
syrup. Come on, you don't do honey. You do syrup.
Don't worry, waffles.
That would sound funny.
Doesn't that sound awesome? I stuck my dick in some poutine.
And I'm like, you're mispronouncing
Get on
it.
it.
It's
Get
I
pussy.
think waffles now.
Poontang.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, same shit.
All right, a vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner.
Okay, that's where my head goes stereotypically.
It was.
So
it
did
was
that work for you?
It was. It was very overrated. It was much different than anticipated.
Okay. At least it didn't get stuck and you want
Is it
one of
a
those
vacuum or
internet
shop vac?
stories.
No, it was a regular. Like it was.
He still has it.
It was-
So
it was
I think it was a
hose.
regular vacuum.
All right, so time to flip it. What's the strangest thing you
You've
ladies have had inside you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I keep that
The mini
normal.
movable slugger
Usually it's
bat.
supposed to be.
Okay.
This motherfucker right
A
here.
small baseball bat.
You are not allowed to tell yours.
Shane is the
Oh,
weirdest
it's like
thing.
Doctors in Love. They have
The
a-
one
she
you're
has
not
a
allowed
foreign
to
object
tell.
stuck
I
in
don't
her
know which
vagina.
one
Was
it
a
is.
Japanese man.
I don't know if I know.
I don't know.
You have a picture of it.
I guess it would be.
Oh,
the
yes,
dildos
yes,
Matt
no.
Clifton used
No,
to
no,
make.
no, no.
Your ex-husband's dildos.
No one's gonna say that.
Because he used to make them on a lathe.
Oh, a wooden dildo.
Yeah, he used to make them.
Hairbrush handle.
Oh yeah, that's where I started in high
Yeah,
school.
me too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had one of those like shoulder massage pillows
Oh,
that I got from a gift from somebody, and I was like, "This is nice. This is very nice."
Okay, we'll go to a question in a minute.
Like leaning against the dryer.
I like the Louisville Slugger bat.
You can put your feet on
A
it.
miniature
I just
one. Let's make sure we
Oh, no,
specify.
okay.
We're not the full
I
size.
don't get back
I
like that.
with the right coaching, I could do the real one.
I know.
But I was just.
Champagne bottle anymore?
Oh, I can't.
Champagne? No.
Really? Yeah, you can.
You're gonna want this one.
Oh, did I just bust you?
I
I thought
promise
one.
I have the winner.
I don't think I've ever.
Okay.
I think I have a good one.
Skyline has the doozy.
I not only had it in me, I fucked. I rode the shit out of my stick shift in the parking garage at the college.
Your
Okay,
shit.
you
Well
win.
done.
My mom actually had somebody come into the emergency room, removed from their gear shift by the fire department.
Well, you will be happy to know I got it not only in but out all on my own. And
Nice.
off. I
Well
got it
done.
off a couple times on my own, but
I witnessed a Maglite flashlight head in, go in, and be turned on.
Oh yeah, they did that at
Oh no, I
guys.
witnessed it like a long time ago
No,
in
that was
high
actually
school.
here.
But
They
it
actually had
was,
the girl upside down, and they were trying to see if they put this like super.
If it
like,
would come out her
LED
mouth, you
No,
know.
if you could see it like in
Through
her
her abdomen.
She was
Abdomen.
really thin.
yeah.
And so we were like, oh, this might work and stuff like that. So they spent all this time doing that, jammed this thing in there, turned it on.
Nothing.
Damn it!
No,
I
it's
actually
just
saw
really
an
awkward
X-ray
because
where-
it goes
Science.
big to little instead of the other way. It-
But they were trying to trust me. They were trying to crank it in there and tilt it forward and everything. I was like,
And baby's head and body's supposed to come out of there, so one would assume you could shove a flashlight in.
Yeah.
So, what was your first, like, masturbating device as a girl? Like, first vibrator or first thing?
I had the
Mine, I'll
faucet
start
from
because
the
I asked
shower.
it was like a
Those are
foot
good.
massager.
Actually, but the thing was, is we didn't have like a shower head that would come down or anything like that. So I literally had to have the water running just right.
Oh,
Stuff like
yeah.
that.
And you
Scoot
had
your
to
butt-
position.
scoot
Well, that
your
was-
butt down there, but don't have it cover the
That was the
drainage
thing.
hole.
Drowning
Somebody had taken a viral
Waterboarding.
Facebook video of these footprints that they only show up when the shower steams up, and it was two footprints on either side of the wall, laying underneath the spigot.
Yep.
Yeah, we know what they've been up to.
mine was all the things. Honest to God, mine was once like the very very first one was one of the shoulder massagers. So basically, my parents left a body wand laying around. Their bed, not mine. So that was my first one. After that, I don't care what I did the shower thing. I did.
Whatever you
Hand-
could
yeah.
rub up against.
Yep.
Vibrating toothbrushes,
Yeah.
Yep.
hairbrushes.
I was
Hairbrush
lame.
handles.
I didn't figure out half that crap till after I was
Yeah.
married.
I used to know a girl
They didn't
that
have half that
used
shit
the
when I was a
handle at
kid.
the ice cream
I'm
scoop
lame.
in her
I'm like
I
really
almost
lame.
bit my
kitchen
tongue
utensil
there.
drawer. It was like it was just shaped just right or something.
The jets on a hot tub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you always see that kid at the pool who's like up against the wall,
All
just kinda,
happy?
yeah, doing this.
I
When
just
we
went
were
there
at the
peeing.
water park, we saw these little kids. They've got these spouts that shoot up. There's like 10 of them, and he's like laying face down, like right on top of these things, just chilling.
If I did that, I'd get kicked out of here. Lucky bastard. I wish I could, but I can't. Enjoy that.
Have y'all ever found any of your parents' toys?
Oh yeah.
No.
I did, and it was like, what the fuck is this? And I was too young and I had no clue what it was, and I asked.
Pretty sure they
Just
didn't have
lube.
any.
I don't think my
I
parents
found
have
my
had
parents,
Don't help a
porn.
kinky friend move because they leave all
You're not
their
saying
shit
it,
just
are you?
strewn about.
I found my
I don't know
parents
what you're
porn, but
talking
it was
about.
on
Right, of course you
real.
don't.
Oh God.
Oh wow!
That is actually
8
kind of
millimeter
cool.
porn. Wow.
That is really cool. I would want
They're called
that.
loops.
My
They
parent,
should've
I found my
given that to
parents
you.
you
porn.
could get a lot of money for
I
an
wish
8
we still
millimeter
had
stag
it,
film.
but it was on real.
Oh wow. I have a story that goes both
Porn.
ways. I
Far
found
from
my
the
parents'
barbarian.
toys,
Nice.
and I might have on one night on Ambien used my toys and forgotten all about them. And I may have left them in my shower. And
Amnesia.
I don't remember doing it. I was on Ambien. But so the next day my son gets in my shower to take a shower and he screams my name. I come running thinking he's fallen and hurt himself or something.
Oops, I dribbled.
What are those? And they're 2 toys sitting there. And so I'm racking my brain trying to come up with any excuse I can.
Right, I was
They are
playing Star
anatomically
Wars.
correct. Like they have a head and balls. Like I can't play that off. Like I can't. There was a whole lot of
Your
nervous-
artistic models.
Yeah, he wasn't
And
drawing
drawing
models, so that didn't help.
No.
No, how old is your child?
He was 10.
Oh no, you're
Oh, yeah, you're done. You're
There
done.
was no good way to do this.
Say aliens.
Someone broke in.
The
and
You
alien
did not
Yeah.
see
It
this.
happens in real life.
All right, let us
I've
wrap
got-
this
Hold
up.
on.
Go
I've got
ahead.
actually.
The story of finding your parents' toys.
So I was cleaning out my parents' house from when I'd moved out a few years prior and stuff, and I told my mom, hey, I'm gonna come to the house over the time that you're gone, 'cause they were gone on vacation, and get the rest of my stuff out of your house. I'm sure you'll be happy. She's like, oh yeah, sounds great. Blah blah blah.
Free up some space.
So fast forward a few days, and I'm going over there, going through different things, and he was there with me, kind of being more the muscle and stuff, taking boxes
Lug stuff
out.
out to the car.
Taking boxes out and stuff. And so, as I'm going through boxes, trying to figure out what to keep and what to throw away, I'm pulling out things to show him, old high school things, things from when I was a kid, all this other crap that, he has no interest in whatsoever, but I think it's the coolest shit ever. And so, yeah, exactly. I'm going through my closet in the room that I used to be in. And so, which at this point has turned into my son's bedroom when he's over there in their storage area. And so I had to dig through some of the stuff and move some stuff out of the way to even get to the closet. And so I'd had old sports bags and dresses and different things that I was going through, and found this bag in the back and stuff, and unzip it. And it's nothing that I own or have ever owned. It's like this lingerie. I pull it out, and it's my mother's size, who's bigger than me. So I'm like, okay, I found the lingerie stash, no big deal. Well, I look further down into the bag, just kind of
First
from where I
mistake.
pulled
That's
it.
your bad. That's
It's on you at this point. You should have
No,
shut
no,
the
no.
bag at
But to
lingerie.
to be fair, at least you didn't go with the, I just didn't know what else was in there. It was like, ooh, what else is in here? So,
No, but then I saw some metal in there, so I kind of caught the eye. And so I pulled it out, and it was a set of cuffs in the bag. And so I'm like, ooh, and stuff. So I had him behind my back, and I go running out to the room that he's, oh God, what'd you find now? I go, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. And somebody's like, oh, okay, whatever. And I pull them out, and I'm like, I found these. I'm like, let's go see what's in the rest of the bag. And so I found her stash of insertables and toys
blindfolds and
floggers
Crocs
and overnight thing in the side compartment, toothbrush and freshening up whore bath stuff. And so yeah, it was really funny to kind of find.
No,
my
but hold
mom's
on
old
though.
Toys.
I don't know if she forgot or skipped over the absolute best part of this though, because we're going through our head of like you would deal with this like you deal with this idea of finding your kids drugs. Like, oh, I was just holding that for a friend. Like, what excuse would your parent give to have this in the house? Until you go through and you find a collar with her name on it.
How do you excuse that one?
That says the name and then dirty fucking bitch. Hot fucking bitch with the name on the tag on the collar.
Nice.
Well, that's it. Tap it out now.
There's no explaining that away. Really.
Red. For the second time tonight.
But I just found where my metal
Famous.
cuffs went, and it's where my son stole them.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not any better.
The apple tree really already. I've already got videos of my kids getting flogged at the Ren Fair.
Yeah.
So
They do that at the
We're gonna wrap
Gypsy,
it
can you
up.
be my mom? Can you please be my mom?
And I hate shit for pictures of my kids cleaning my weapons. Like that.
Exactly.
All right.
Find it or
Josie
something.
has another question.
Yeah, we were talking about this one earlier. What fictional or famous person would you most want to have a scene with?
Oh God.
I know, right?
Fictional
Or
or
you could just fuck
famous
them.
person.
Vin Diesel.
Vin
See, I was
Diesel.
almost gonna. Jason Statham.
Oh, there you go.
Let's suspend Jennifer Lopez.
Ooh, that's a
Christina
good one.
Hendricks.
I'm gonna have.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna.
that's
I'm gonna.
hard.
I'm gonna fuck Amy Lee up, and then I'm gonna have her sing to me.
Thanks.
That's good.
Sasha Grey.
Don't know who that is.
She's a mighty fine porn actress.
Okay.
I
We
actually.
don't have any fictional superheroes or characters on.
I don't know. The Flash would be too quick.
You know, I'm looking for some quickies every once in a while, but
I actually
become Wonder
posted
Woman
if you
sometimes
could
when I tie,
transform
but-
yourself
Say,
I
Wonder
would-
Woman or,
anything
like,
in the world, what would it be?
She-Hulk.
What was the
And it was
question?
actually to you.
You
If you
did?
could, yes, I posted tonight. If you could transform yourself to anything in the world,
A Norwal.
Oh, to anything in the world, like an object or an animal or anything.
anything.
Mermaid.
Honey badger.
Yeah.
You could be
that'd
anything.
Mermaid.
That's really
Sorry, I'm not
hard.
like I was just thinking.
She said something else, and I wasn't going to call it.
Oh wait, you are one.
House cat.
Back.
Spoiled rotten.
No.
Yeah, that would probably be it though. I would probably just be somebody's
that?
spoiled rotten cat.
Takes her out.
I.e. a real life
No,
princess.
But I
heard-
think mermaid would be really close.
I heard a
second.
unicorn.
Yeah.
Kitten, unicorn, fairy. That way you have.
Unikitty, right?
It needs to be like wings and a crown and no
Yeah,
wings
with a
applied to her
foxtail.
until she's down.
Yes.
With a foxtail.
Right.
Yes.
It could be all of those things.
Yes.
Angela, did you have one?
It could be a removable foxtail.
No. Bella, did you? Okay, Kenzie. Fictional or famous?
An adult.
Thanks, Shane. I think
Just give it time.
Sure.
Like holy shit.
What? Who?
you know, if the American Psycho guy wouldn't kill me in the
Yeah.
scene, I bet that'd be a really good scene if he didn't actually fucking murder you at the end of it.
Oh wait, I do have one. I do have one.
Batman, if he didn't talk that way.
Yes.
Johnny Depp from Into the Woods as the wolf. Yes.
Oh
Okay.
fuck, Jesus
Okay.
Lord, yes.
That's an interesting choice.
Yes.
Little girl. Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I
Daddy.
kind of like
A lot
the
of
sick,
fun and Jason's
twisted
the last thing here.
Hannibal scene, like from the movie Hannibal, not where he actually eats her and shit, but like Hannibal the movie, the second one, and it's like a twisted love story. I like that kind of like little edge of a sicko there.
Johnny Depp actually in any movie would be good as long as
Not
he
really
didn't
Willy
kill me.
Wonka. I don't think you want
No.
to.
No, I would scene with
Yeah.
Willy Wonka if they were Johnny fucking Depp.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Tonto,
okay
he
with
was
that
pretty
one, too.
freaky.
Which question are we on?
Captain Jack
I'm
Sparrow.
gonna answer both of them. I would definitely scene with Mallory Knox, and I would transform myself into Mickey. He's a fucking badass, and I love him.
Mouse.
What's
Knox.
the guy?
Rooney? I don't know. Mickey Rooney.
Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Mouse. Nice.
The Jew Bear?
What's his
Oh.
name? Not the main guy.
Inglorious
but the-
Bastards.
the
Not
really
Brad Pitt.
hot one.
We're both dead.
Not Brad
He
Pitt.
has brown hair.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
over there.
He's
We're
my
wrapping up in a minute.
hero. I would see with him in a hot
You have a
second.
thing for
but I only
Fassbender.
like him with a yes.
Bad guy.
German Michael Fassbender is like
Oh,
my
Nazi
like,
Michael Fassbender.
permanent
He was in
wing
300
material.
too.
That shit
Have you
is
seen
gold.
300?
Yeah.
He was in 300 too.
As for
Who's in
days.
300?
Michael Fassbender.
Who's in 300?
He's one of
A
the
Spartan.
one of the Spartans.
I'll go back and watch that.
Yeah.
That was before I realized he was my boyfriend.
Before you
Yeah.
get his 8-pack stomach. All right, we're going to wrap this up with New Year's resolutions, since this is our New Year's special.
Ooh.
Kinky resolution?
No, just any resolutions.
That's not as much fun.
Mine is to
could
post
be
my
kinky.
rope pictures on FET because I'm really bad about
Yes,
posting
you
my
are.
pictures.
Yes,
you
And I do
are.
a lot of cool shit and I don't post it. And
Me
my bottoms
too.
are amazing.
We're
so
all
I'm
in
gonna
favor.
do that hard.
We should both do that.
Okay.
What's
Because
fat?
I know a few pictures.
I'm never on there anymore.
I know.
Morning,
Okay.
Maybe that should be your resolution, to spend more time on FetLife.
Eh. All my friends like are on Facebook though. Like I don't have to worry about that because I'm actually talking about Facebook.
Time management, that's mine.
Oh,
Manage it
clean
better.
up. clean. That's my New Year's resolution. Clean.
Clean your
Workspace.
Space.
Just all
yeah,
clean.
My room, laundry.
tidy up.
Shit.
Anyone else have one to share?
All right.
I don't really have one.
Get laid more.
Right. I don't tend to make them. Just the
girls
timing
get
ends
on
up getting back in the gym and working out, and I hate that that's starting in January because that's so cliche, but that is my new goal.
All right.
I feel that.
You wish.
Shane, I think we're
quit
gonna throw
smoking.
hands or
Stay-
something.
stay
Like,
quit
I don't
smoking.
know what
Yes.
the deal is, my friend.
And congratulations.
Thank you, everybody, for our crazy New Year's, well, pre-New Year's
Hey,
Eve
wait, listen,
silliness.
grip on the young?
Thanks to everybody for being here. It was a good time. We will see everybody in a couple of weeks. So,
Yay.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Happy New Year!
Do something dirty.
Yay.
My head is facing that way most of the time. Just
That's all
FYI.
right.
I know. I think I was too. I was like
Yeah, you
looking
were.
right here.
Yeah, but to be fair,
kinda like
you're
this
the only one next to the
mask. I'm gonna
microphone, so you're
keep
the
it-
only one anyone's going to hear.
Probably. You're going to hear you a lot better than anybody else.
Well, that's annoying.
My goal, I didn't want to
Well, I
sit on
think
air
should be
and
right
photograph
breast
more
pocket.
I
kinky
think you
shit.
sitting there
So,
and Shane
contact
sitting
me?
over there might actually make it kind of even.
Photograph more scenes, rope work, anything like
Whips,
that.
whips.
Well, yes,
Whips.
if you all friggin' will get another stuff together.
That would be
Nice.
really, really
We'll do
cool.
that.
It'd be cool
I
to
do
see
need
more
to actually talk to you about like a harness similar to the one Ducky got at the auction at the fair.
I can.
But in black on black with like everything
mirror?
like all the metal.
Ooh, we can do that.
Because that's like something I would totally wear and I would do all the time.
Cool.
Cool.
I can do that.
But I need to also.
And, oh, I should have told you to bring it, because Alyssa hasn't seen your vest.
Bella can fetch it. in a
I
minute.
love your boots.
I so want to see your vest.
When you come back, bring a
I
beer.
can't
There's
keep
a beer.
it
Where the hell's the beer?
I go out.
That cup right there, Bella.
I won't be here New Year's because I'm working.
The bolero.
Oh, you
Need
suck.
a-
We should
I
have a
will
Monday
I love
rope
that
park.
day.
Her Bella can fetch it.
What?
We should have a Monday rope in the park.
When I'm trapped, I'm like stuck in the
Like
couch.
a night.
I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, you're in the
I might, I
center.
think I might have him
Late
make me
spring?
another
Can
one.
we
So
just,
the
like,
first one I can
do that
use for
again?
my pins,
Yeah,
so
there
then
we
you
go.
go to
Now
an
we're
pins.
working.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Use me if you need to. I'm
Okay,
just
I'm
here.
gonna
You
Look,
just
Jamie,
go.
this, you're in a
Jamie.
tough spot.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get out of her way. I'm not trying to get up.
I don't judge. I just choose not to move.
I can move. Getting a cabin in Red River.
I don't know what to do here.
Having a weekend of Kink on me.
And then Shane, you got to put your hands up like you just dismounted.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, are you slow down?
Okay. How about I move?
Here's Can I take a picture? I'm not gonna post it doing stuff like that. And I'm interested in doing
fine
it.
with that.
It's nice because it's close, it's cheap, and it's not.
I don't know
it's
which
not
side I'm supposed to be
21
on.
plus or 19 plus.
There's my head.
Like I'm thinking about going, but I like.
And Andrea's a solid rigger.
I'm like the pimple sticking off the side of my
Well,
head.
I don't know. Like I don't understand how the rope stuff works, and if I don't have rope people with me, I don't know if I'd want to go
Okay,
by
I
myself.
lost my
You know what I'm
fire.
saying? Because I've talked to a couple other people, and they're like, "No, I'm not going." But I hadn't talked to you guys yet.
Let's not throw labels around.
What?
And
You want up, Michael?
what?
In a second.
The labels around. Damn it.
Andrea asked her to go and tie her, and I said Andrea is an excellent rigger.
Right, let's not throw labels around.
Okay.
Andrea is phenomenal with rope. And probably Andrea's not planning on suspending her. I don't know that
Okay.
Andrea does
I
suspend
just meant
you.
because Andrea's a rope friend of mine.
Right. So, fine.
Come here.
Megan wants to sit back down.
Insert
You know,
rope top.
Yes. Fine.
I was going to put my pants back on so that people freeze. Eric, will you throw me
I don't worry about
my,
an 18-year-old.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't
I'm adopting you.
Dark Echo.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna put it on my Pet Life status and everything. Your daughter
know how this works. You know, hey.
How come she gets to call you mom and I don't get to? She won't let me
I'm not
call
giving her a
mom.
choice. Actually, I won't call you Mom. I won't call you Mom.
We gotta totally get this one messy.
Even if she doesn't want to. That
Right,
would be
okay,
fun.
I like these pants a lot.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I got a short.
I love that store, and usually stuff doesn't fit me, but then occasionally you find like the perfect item of clothing ever. I like them.
Peer pressure.
I like.
We went
I
through
have
this.
very large thighs.
I miss
But so you guys are
at
going.
parties.
We are going, and if Andrea wants to tell you, you should definitely do rope with Andrea.
Yeah, I mean,
At where?
I did rope with her at the rope pile and stuff.
yeah.
Right.
I know she's not doing suspension, but it's okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
So yeah, just as long as you know that, yes.
It was a
Oh, and
matter
I was
of,
gonna
I don't
vouch
even
if you
know.
like
I
I was
don't
working
know.
my toes on your leg do the
Oh, I
whole
didn't
thing.
care.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I
I
wouldn't
wanted to
care,
go.
it's fucking me.
I wanted
No.
to see who all was
You
going.
need to go. Oh, but
I
the
know.
blanket's
I
warm now,
can
so
go.
you're
It's just a matter of
You
if
need
I
to
was
go,
going to be
because
the
we've
only
been
Louisville
together
person
in forever.
I
didn't see that.
Give me a complex.
This weekend.
I didn't
Are you
see
coming to the
nothing.
New Year's Eve party tomorrow?
I will not be at the New Year's Eve party,
Are
but
you
I will
too?
be Friday and Saturday.
We will either be here or Pier.
Is it really only till 2 on
No, wait. If you go to Pier, though, you can ride the Sibian, and I kind of want that
We
for
knew
you.
that was coming. We knew that was coming. It's all about
But you
the
should
Sibian
come
at
here,
Pier.
because if you're going to go to Snowbound, then you can ride it at Snowbound.
Yeah, this bitch is drunk on the Sibian.
I know, I've
for
heard.
real, like get fucked or something.
Did anybody see that on Facebook? Girls singing Silent Night while riding a Sibian.
I could do that. I could totally do that.
That would be really funny.
Doing the high notes.
Yes, I could do. You know what I'd do? I would do the acapella app, and I would sing it once, like with the melody, and then I'd re-record myself writing it again, harmonizing with the first video, and I'd put it together so it's double the Sibian and double the music.
During your orgasms.
And
like
your,
that's not gonna
yes.
fuck up your flow.
I can
Your
do
vibrato would be genuine.
it. Yeah, it would be.
I think there'd just be too much.
It wouldn't. I wouldn't do shit. My whole body would just shake.
I think we're just trying to ride the Symbian more than once.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's
Yeah,
really
but I
about.
don't like that when
Fuck
you
the recording.
the ones that like reading
I like that.
My feet were really cold.
Yes.
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 Well, I showed you that one the first time. That's
It's
my
all
like
the clip
favorite
mix.
thing.
This is
ever.
very different. You may or may not like
What
this
is
one.
it?
There are these
What's
porn
it like?
stars who are reading
I mean, I'll still probably like it. I don't
novels
like throw up.
while somebody has a Hitachi on them under the table.
Oh,
And they're reading until they come. And silence is
that, like cinnamon?
maybe my favorite porn
a myth.
clip of like all time.
Yes.
You can't even see anything. It's
Tropical
Yes.
something?
Anything.
Something?
Yes, it's
That's
very
what they
hot.
make me fucking do at the KSD munches these days.
It's fucking hot.
Andrew's all like, here, take a remote vibe, and bitch is like, Bella, what should we have from the menu? And I gotta read the menu out loud. Not cool.
Can I see?
With a Hitachi?
No, with a bullet vibe.
Like it at all?
We went to, what was it?
Bad enough.
Egg roll, the egg roll machine, what's that place called?
Cafe Mimosa.
Cafe Mimosa. Gypsy had
I work at
remote
Amy's
control.
Cafe now.
You work where?
I got a job.
Do they make you wear Spanx?
No, they don't.
Good.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
that.
that. No, this job's awesome. It's so chill. And I make good money.
Yeah, you
compared to
had
what I
every
used to
right to
make.
walk away from that job.
Oh yeah, I know. I love this job. Everyone's so cool, and the workers like me. Like the cooks in the back, and so they bring me free food all the time. It's like, oh, okay.
Terrible.
I mean, I was always paid $7.25 an hour. I'm getting paid $9 an hour.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry, Brian.
Like
Fine.
right in here. Yeah, that's what it is.
and the hours are good. They're flexible.
Sorry, the thing.
Michael, I think I heard somebody knocking.